up in a family where we did not have the luxury of staying in a 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, or 4 bedroom apartment. No, we stayed in a room that is everything about your house was in one room. In a situation where your parents are watching movies, whatever it is they are watching that you'll be watching, a man and a woman is about to kiss, not necessarily married, then your parents will just tell you, oh, close your eyes, and you pretend to close your eyes. Even if you won't close your eyes, you would have still seen something before they can even remember to tell you to close your eyes. That's just it. Feel me. Is Rayo. You're welcome to the Rayo's channel. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. What we'll be talking about today is sex, and that would just be like premarital sex basically. So I'll be saying a whole lot of backstories here and there in this video, so please permit me. I got to know about it, I think I was like 6 years old at the time. I grew up in a family where we did not have the luxury of staying in a 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, or 4 bedroom apartment. No, we stayed in a room that is everything about your house was in one room. In a situation where your parents are watching movies, whatever it is they are watching that you'll be watching. My parents will be watching movies, a man and a woman is about to kiss, not necessarily married, or maybe they're about to get intimate, then your parents will just tell you, oh, close your eyes, and you pretend to close your eyes. Even if you won't close your eyes, you would have still seen something before they can even remember to tell you to close your eyes. That's just it. The seed has already been planted. Basically, that was how I got to know about it. Something else happened. I think I was a teenager at the time. I went to the backyard to fetch maybe food. There was a woman sitting, an elderly woman. There was a young woman also sitting. I think she should be in her 20s or close to 30. She sat down with two guys. They should be around 26 or 27. They said something. To what she said, they said, oh, she won't sheni poti mokuri shon sheni. It means, are they doing her? She does not know man at the age of 30, which our generation would term as village people. Are village people after her. The young woman said, oh no man now, that is, it is normal. It is not everyone that would want to engage in premarital sex. They just said so many things to her, and that was it. I went inside, but because I was a very curious child, even though I was an introvert, I took a phone. I can't remember whose phone it was, but Nokia C1. Shout out to those who use Nokia C1. I took the phone, searched for the word sex. It said it is an intimate activity between a man and his wife, and I can remember thinking to myself that, okay, if this is between a husband and a wife, why should anyone be shamed for not doing something that is supposed to be done between a husband and a wife when he or she is not yet a husband or a wife? It did not make any sense to me, because it's just like stealing, or like what Yoruba will say, oh, that is, he or she fetched water before getting to the river, something like that. Although they use that one for a teenage pregnancy or something like that. And emotions were already raging. A young fine girl, definitely there were boys here and there and stuff. Then I would go to school, come back. Then there was this program that we went to in another school. So I went to an all-girls school, so we went to another all-girls school. There was a seminar that was organized by some church women. So there was this particular woman. She was fair in complexion. She has quite a body, and then I remember that she kept on saying, my girls, you are not a toilet for any man to want to ease himself in whenever he's pressed. If any man comes to tell you, he needs to get intimate with you to release himself, tell him to go into the toilet to go and ease himself, that you are not a toilet. She kept on repeating that thing, and I think it was at the 5th time it's stuck in my head. I think God was even trying to talk to me, because like I said, the seed has already been planted the first time. The second time, there needs to be a watering for something to grow out of a seed that has been planted, right? So it has to be something good if it will bring forth a good fruit at the end of the day. So she kept on saying it, and I think I took the decision that, okay, God help me, I was going to wait. Then she prayed for us, and everybody went. We went for another seminar. There was this man, it was a speaker in the seminar. I think it was International Women's Day, so we went for the seminar. And then there was this man talking. He shared a story of a young girl who was about to write YA. He said she came to meet him, and she said, oh, that our boyfriend's birthday is in like a week or something. She's going to be giving him a gift, and jokingly just asked her that, oh, what gift will you be giving to this your so-called boyfriend? Now he's an elderly man. Of course, that is the way it is just wise to relate with a young girl that is talking about boyfriend. You can't just shun the girl off. And she said she's going to be giving him a body. He said he was sure that you'll be giving him your body. Like, have you written WAEC? She said no. You've not written WAEC, definitely. You've not written JAMB. You've not written post-UME. You are not even thinking about going to school. You are thinking of giving your body to as a gift to a boy. Then he tried to talk her out of it, but of course she looked like somebody that had already made up her mind. And then he told us not to ever be in such a situation, that we are valuable, we should go to school, we should get a good education, and God will help us. Then he prayed for us. They shared some souvenirs for us, food, drinks, and all that. And he also prayed for the lady. But of course, hormones were already raging. To be very unwise or unfair, or should I say stupid of me to say that it was easy, it wasn't easy at all. Because at the time, I was already having boyfriends. There were neighboring schools here, and even though I attended an all-girls school, but then we had neighbors. I was a fine girl, still a fine girl. Hello. There was this certain time that this particular guy was very tall, was my classmate. I think we were coming out from a class, and then he just stood in my front. He said, Mutun, I know that you are a virgin and you are doing holier than that, or something like that. And I have never done anything to warrant this guy to come and talk to me in that kind of manner. I just looked at him. I was boiling inside me, but then I looked at him. I was going to slap this guy, because you don't have sense. Why would you just come to my front and telling me trash? But then I just left like, come on, you are beneath me. So many other times that even girls that I was working with, just like school friends and here and there, they'll be like, oh, don't say this in front of Mutun, or she's this, she's not this, or don't talk about this thing in their presence, or and all that stuff. I did not tell anybody that I took any stand, but for some reason everyone kind of have the idea that I had not, in quotes, known man. I wasn't concerned. I was often concerned about what people say, but for some reason I was not concerned about what people say in that regard, because it was between me and God, and I never spoke to anybody about it. So I really wondered where people got that notion from. Probably because I was always going to church, hostel, class, church, back to hostel, class, church. Something profound my husband said while we were dating. Like I said, emotions will always rage, hormones will always rage, and it is even a testament to the fact that you are okay. You would say things like, since we have already taken this stand, there is definitely no point, is what we will eat till we grow old. We'll use it to give birth to our kids, till we grow old, until we are old, then we'll go to meet the Lord. So what is the point of stealing it? That was the word he used, stealing it, when you know that it's something you still eat. It's just like eating an uncooked meat. It will definitely hurt you. It will hurt your stomach. You'd probably purge or something. I want to also state that whatever it is that God is asking you to do, it is not for God. God is definitely not on this. He's not on this earth, to live in as human. He's not feeling it, right? You are the one who will deal with it. And whatever good decision you also take, probably for God and for you, it will do you good, because all the things that they show in the movie, it is way more than that. When you start engaging in these things, of course I'm married, I have engaged in it, and it is very pleasurable, right? And it is holy. God is so wise, and I begin to see God's wisdom, the fact that he said that it should be kept and it should be done within the confines of marriage. It only makes sense for it to be done within the confines of marriage, because when you do this thing, you become one with the person. Of course, when maybe you've done it, you pray to God, you retract your step, definitely the blood of Jesus has cleansed you. But the fact remains that at that point, you have become one with the person. That is what actually makes the husband and wife become one. So just imagine doing it with multiple people. How many people have you become one with? That means you've shared yourself with how many thousands of people? Someone has to say this anyway. If you have not engaged in it, or if you've taken that stand to wait for yourself, this is not even about maybe your husband or your wife. first, it is for your own good. It is your body you are helping, it's your body you are keeping, it is your own sanity you are keeping. Just imagine in a relationship with a particular guy, the guy breaks your heart. There is a certain level of time, you would probably cry over the person or something like that. Just imagine that something is now there. It will be harder definitely to break off. That is just the truth, and that's what I've heard people say, compared to the fact that maybe you guys were not in any way intimate. It will still be kind of much easier, to let go, even if it will take a while, maybe because you're a person, but then it will still be much more easier compared to someone that you've become intimate with, person that is not your husband or your wife. There is a need for a voice in every generation. Trust me, whatever anyone is telling you, maybe the positivity of premarital sex, it is wrong, it is negative. If you have taken this stand, or you're thinking of taking this stand, I pray that God will help you, God will uphold you, even though your hormones will rage, but God will give you the wisdom, God will give you the self-control to hold on until the appointed time. Amen. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope that you've been able to learn one or two things, and if you have learned one or two things from this, please like, please share, and please, if you have not, please subscribe to this channel and definitely turn on your notification bell, and you would see me or hear from me in the next video or in the next episode, as the case may be. Until next time, please take care of yourself and be good. Bye.